So I'm into week 6 now, am I? Making pretty good time. First of all, I'd like to say hi to all the Screw Attack people. I put the videos up there last week, and within a couple of days I got over 1,000 views. That's awesome. Alright, 4 games this week, so I'd better get stuck into them. Castlevania. I've got a bit of a love-hate relationship with this series. At last count, I'd actually completed 4 of the Castlevania games, so I'm no stranger, but I'd never really shown much interest in the earlier games since they always seemed a bit primitive and, well, crap. So, this should be fun! One of the things that I think's been lost in the series since its beginning is the sense of silliness. This game wants to be one of those cheesy B-grade horror films of the mid-20th century. Even the title screen looks like it's supposed to be a film. The first thing you notice when you begin to control Simon Belmont is that the controls really suck. And from what I played of the other games, they didn't improve until Symphony of the Night. I did get used to the controls the more I played it, but gee, getting Simon to do the simplest of actions seems just such a pain. Why does he walk so slow and stiff? Why can he only whip horizontally? And while I'm asking rhetorical questions, why hearts? Everybody knows that in video games hearts are health. How do hearts help you to throw daggers or holy water? Why does Simon make the same sound as Link when he gets hit? Although, to give credit, this game was released in Japan before Zelda 2. I'm sorry to report that I didn't complete the game, but I did get to the second last stage before throwing my hands up in defeat trying to beat the Grim Reaper. It's not a lengthy game. I suppose Konami weren't expecting players to persevere so far. So, how does the game fare today? It's not a train wreck, although the graphics are pretty ugly. There's definitely a challenge here on par with Zelda 2, it's just showing its age really badly. I'll sit for this one, I think. Second is Marble Madness. It's okay, it's pretty difficult, and there's only 6 levels. While I can see the appeal and the challenge of it, there just really isn't much game here. I was bored of it after about 15 minutes, and because of that, this one falls, I'm afraid. Oh, hear that sound? That's a black sheep. Super Mario Bros. 2. What you have to remember before you criticise this game is that it was only the second game in the series. I see the Lost Levels as more of an expansion than a sequel. An evil expansion. When Mario 2 came out, I loved that it was so different from the original. There weren't any set precedents for game sequels, so we just assumed that this was what happened when a game got a follow-up. Zelda 2 was really different, and so was Mario. Of course, we now know that the game is really just a reworked version of Doki Doki Panic. But you know what? Doki Doki Panic was practically a Mario game anyway. I mean, come on. There's coins. And warps. And the Starman makes you invincible, for Pete's sake. Anyway, the main thing I remember loving about this game was that you could choose your own character. That was the best thing ever. There were 4 different ways to play through every level. Mario's normal. Luigi jumps really high. Princess can float. And Toad is just short and fast. There were other differences as well. There were looping vertical levels, whereas the first game was just left to right. There was also this weird super jump that you could do by holding the down button for a couple of seconds. It was great for finding shortcuts with Luigi. Back then, I was imagining that every single Mario game would have a different play mechanics, be set in a different world, and have a different antagonist. Oh, poor Wart. He's hardly been seen since. Oh, P.S. If you want to beat him easily, you can throw vegetables into his back. I just discovered this. So, is Mario 2 as good as its sequels? No. Is it a bad game though? No. It still stands the test of time. Sure, it's just a copy of another game, but it's a quality production. It's not like they'd just say, and then Mario woke up and it was all a dream. Son of a... Last up this week is RoboWarrior. I don't remember playing this one so much as I remember watching a friend play it. As soon as you start, you realise what... Wait a sec. Is this Bomberman? A quick glance at Wikipedia showed me that this game was actually made by Hudson Soft, so this is a kind of Bomberman. As for RoboWarrior, I really don't like it much. I died a lot. I feel like this is the kind of game that you need to put in hours just to understand how to play it properly, and I just don't find it to be much fun. After about 20 or 30 minutes, I decided I'd had enough. If anyone is a lover of this game and thinks I'm nuts, please let me know, but this game bites the big one, I'm afraid. Next week there's another 4 games, including the first non-NES game, and the first in one of my all-time favourite series. Man, this is one full year. Thanks for watching, and remember, you can see the entire list of games that I'm going to play on the blog. Peace out.